Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have Monster Jam Holiday Racing Season 5 event number 9. This is the second to last event here in Season 5, and boy oh boy are the point standings really heating up right now. So without further ado, before we get things started here today, let's go over some of the top guys in the point standings. So coming into today, your points leader is the Old Tool Gravedigger. There he is right there. He's going to be taking on Mohawk Warrior in just the second race of round number 1. Now, he actually won event number 8, which is what made him take the points lead. He's been pretty fast all season long. He came into that event in 5th, but winning that event means that he is now the new points leader, but only 1 point behind him right now in second place is Monster Mutt Rottweiler. He has 23 points, only 1 point behind. He very well could be the new points leader after this event, depending on what happens. So third in the points is actually the race right before him, Tasmanian Devil. He is in third right now with 22 points, only 2 points behind the lead. He has not done that good lately compared to how he did in the beginning of the season, but since he was so dominant in the beginning, he is still in third place with 22 points, still very, very much alive for the championship. Then in fourth place, we actually have a tie, and that tie is between Prowler and the New Tool Gravedigger. Both of those guys have 21 points. They are both only 3 points off of the lead in 4th and 5th. So they still very much have a chance at the championship. Now, 6th, 7th, and 8th, I'll go over those three very quickly. They are tied as well, which is Batman, Red El Toro Loco, and Captain's Curse. Those three trucks are 6th, 7th, and 8th. They all have 20 points each, and they are all just 4 points off of the lead. So that is the top 8. Those 8 guys obviously have the best chance of winning the championship as of right now. Still, anything can happen, but there's only this event plus one more, so things are really starting to heat up. Doing the best you can in this event is all I can suggest, and all that's really going to help you advance even farther in the point standings. So this event is going to be crazy, and obviously if you lose in round number 1, you get 1 point, and as always as well, there is a comment down below that is pinned with the entire field of trucks, just in case you guys forgot what truck you're in, even though I'm sure you probably know by now. But without further ado, we're going to kick things off with Higher Education taking on Pirate's Curse. So event number 9 is underway. And the first win is going to go to Pirate's Curse. Next up, we have your points leader, Old Tool Gravedigger, taking on Mohawk Warrior. And, oh man, Old Tool Gravedigger is going to take the win just barely. He's able to get in front of Mohawk Warrior and block him. Next up, we have Iron Man taking on Prowler. And, oh my goodness, what an upset that is. Iron Man is able to get in front of Prowler and block him for the win. Wow. Man, that is really going to hurt Prowler in the points because he came into today in 4th, but with your points leader already moving on to round number 2, that is not going to help his championship hopes at all. But next up, we have Avenger, who was actually the runner-up of event number 8. He's taking on Gravedigger Track Ace. And it looks like it's going to go to Avenger. Next up, we have Max D taking on Stone Crusher. And it is going to go to Max D. Next up, we have Son of a Digger taking on Batman. And another upset win! Son of a Digger is going to defeat Batman, and man, that is going to hurt his championship hopes. Next up, we have Zombie taking on Dragon. And it is going to go to Zombie. Next up, we have the 2011 Monster Mutt taking on Captain's Curse. And, oh, I think we have another upset. I think it's going to go to Monster Mutt. We're going to have to go straight down, but it definitely looks like it's Monster Mutt. Yes, it is. Monster Mutt takes the win, and that is going to hurt Captain's Curse's chances. Man, first Prowler, then Batman, and now Captain's Curse have all lost in round number 1. 3 of the top 8 have already been eliminated. That is huge. And next up, we have 9th place, the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels, who still has a chance at the championship, but he's going to have to do really good in this event. He's taking on the 2017 Monster Mutt. And he's going to get the win here. He defeats Monster Mutt. Next up, we have Michigan Ice Monster taking on Orange El Toro Loco. And it's going to go to Orange El Toro Loco. Next up, we have TMNT taking on Mechanical Mischief. And And it's going to go to TMNT. Next up, we have the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels taking on New Tool Gravedigger. And, oh, they both roll over. That was a really interesting race, but as you guys can see here from the side angle, that tire of Hot Wheels is sticking out, so Hot Wheels is going to take the win. That is another huge upset. Next up, we have Megalodon taking on Crustacean. And it is going to go to Megalodon. He defeats Crustacean. Now, before event number 8, Megalodon had not won a round 1 race at all this season. Now he's made it out of the first round in back-to-back events. He defeats Crustacean. Next up, we have the 2014 Monster Mutt taking on Tasmanian Devil. Can Tasmanian Devil finally start to turn it around here? He will. He takes the win over the 2014 Monster Mutt. That's going to hurt his championship hopes because Monster Mutt still had a chance coming into today, but I don't know about now. Next up, we have a very big race between Monster Mutt Rottweiler, who is second in the points, and Red El Toro Loco, who is tied for 6th. This is going to be big. Let's see who's going to get it. It is going to be Monster Mutt Rottweiler. That is going to hurt Red El Toro Loco. And next up, we have the final race of round number 1, which is going to be between Soldier Fortune and Blue Thunder. And it is going to go to Soldier Fortune. So here's a look at all of the trucks that lost in round number 1. They are all going to get 1 point for this event, and there are some big names here. Prowler, Batman, Captain's Curse, New Tool Gravedigger, and Red El Toro Loco. Those 5 guys were actually 4th through 8th in the point standings. They were all eliminated. However, looking at all the trucks that have made it to round number 2, the top 3 in the point standings are all still in it. Old Tool Gravedigger, the points leader, who came in with 24, Monster Mutt Rottweiler with 23, and Tasmanian Devil with 22. After round number 1, it's really looking like those 3 trucks definitely have the best chance to win the championship this season. Now, obviously, depending on what happens the rest of the event here, they could all lose in this round, and they would still barely be ahead, but they could win. And then obviously there's still one more event to go after this. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Now, obviously, if you lose in this round, you will get 2 points. So without further ado, we're going to kick things off with Pirate's Curse taking on the Old Tool Gravedigger. So who is going to be the first person to move on to the quarterfinals? It is going to be Pirate's Curse. He has defeated your points leader. Wow. That is just crazy because not only is the Old Tool Gravedigger the points leader, but Pirate's Curse came into this event tied for 2nd to last. He was tied with TMNT, and the only truck that both of those guys were ahead is Megalodon. So he was tied for 2nd to last, and he just beat the points leader. That is just insane. But anyways, guys, next up we have Iron Man taking on Avenger. And it is going to go to Iron Man. Next up, we have a really interesting battle between Max D and Son of a Digger, Tom Mentz and Ryan Anderson. Let's see who's going to win it. It is going to be a close race, just like I'm sure it would be if they raced each other in real life. However, let's go to the aerial view. Ooh, that is like insanely close. We got to go straight down here. And it looks like Max D, I think. Let's go to the side angle. Oh, man, those 2 tires right there, as you guys can see, Max D's tire and Son of a Digger's tire. I think that is just way too close to call. I know some of you guys might not agree with this call, but I think we're going to have to do a rerun. Now, I'm sorry if you guys disagree with the call. I know from the aerial view, it looked like it might have been Max D, but with how close it looked from there, and then how dead even the side angle looked, I just feel like it's best to do a rerun. So that's what we're going to do. We have switched up the lanes, and let's see who's going to win. Now, this time, it is very clearly going to be Son of a Digger. Next up, we have Zombie taking on the 2011 Monster Mutt. And it is going to go to Zombie. Wow, that was a really good run. Next up, we have the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels taking on Orange El Toro Loco. And, oh man, look at how close that was. And it is going to go to the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels. Take a look at that, just barely over Orange El Toro Loco. What a race. Next up, we have TMNT taking on the Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels. If Hot Wheels wins this, we will have a Hot Wheels and Hot Wheels battle in round 3. And he is not going to do it. TMNT had the lead. It looked like Hot Wheels might have made a comeback, but he was not able to get by him. TMNT blocks him for the win. Next up, we have Megalodon taking on Tasmanian Devil. And, oh man, Tasmanian Devil like flipped over on his roof while he was on the ramp. However, I think he might have been able to roll his way to victory. Let's see. Yes, he definitely did. He's just barely ahead of Megalodon. Man, Megalodon almost just pulled off the huge upset, but Tasmanian Devil is going to move on. Next up, we have the final race of round number 2, which is going to be between Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Soldier Fortune. Now, if Monster Mutt Rottweiler wins this race, oh boy, is that going to be a good one in the next round. But he's got to take on Soldier Fortune. Let's see if he can get the job done, or if Soldier Fortune could pull off the upset. And he will! Oh my goodness, I spoke too soon. Soldier Fortune is going to take the win over Monster Mutt Rottweiler. So here's a look at all of the trucks that lost in round number 2, which means they will get 2 points for this event. Now, first place in the point standings, Old Tool Gravedigger, and second place, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, are 2 of the trucks that got eliminated in that round. Now, here's a look at all 8 trucks that are still remaining in round number 3, otherwise known as the quarterfinals, and the one very big name that is still in it is Tasmanian Devil. He has a chance to retake the points lead depending on what happens here for the rest of this event. It is going to be really interesting, but if you lose in this round, you will get 3 points as always, and then in the next round is when I will go over the field of trucks. So without further ado, we're going to kick things off with Pirate's Curse taking on Iron Man. So who is going to move on to the semifinals? It is going to be Pirate's Curse. Next up, we have a race between 2 trucks that we might see be racing each other a lot in real life this year, with Son of a Digger and Zombie, Ryan Anderson and Barry Musauer. They're both on Stadium Tour West. So let's see who's going to win here in holiday racing between the 2 of them. It is going to be Ryan Anderson over Barry Musauer. No surprise there. Son of a Digger is moving on. Don't look now, but this white roll cage Hot Wheels is slowly making his way through the rounds. He has to win this race, though. He's taking on TMNT. And did he get the win? That's going to be close with the way that they're angled, but I don't think he did it. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it is going to be TMNT. Man, I spoke too soon and I jinxed him. The white roll cage Hot Wheels was so close, but he's going to be eliminated in round 3. Man, the fact that these 3 trucks are in the semifinals is crazy. All 3 of them are like towards the bottom of the point standings. This event has just been crazy, but there is still one more of those really fast trucks still in it. Tasmanian Devil. He's taking on Soldier Fortune here. Let's see who's going to win. And it is going to be Soldier Fortune. You guys can see it there. Soldier Fortune defeats Tasmanian Devil. Oh my goodness, things were really starting to shape up for him. I thought he might have been able to retake the points lead. I don't think he's going to, since he lost in round 3. He's going to be awfully close though. But Soldier Fortune is moving on to the championship race, the semifinals. So all 4 of these trucks here lost in round number 3, which means that they will get 3 points for this event. And now it is time for the semifinals, and this is really an interesting one. So before I even say anything else, let's go over the field of trucks. So inside of Pirate's Curse, we have George 20 D10. Inside of Son of a Digger, we have Son of a Dash. Inside of TMNT, we have Antonio Rodriguez III, and inside of Soldier Fortune, we have Mario Minecraft. Now, the reason why this is so interesting is because these 4 are towards the bottom of the point standing. So just to put it into perspective, coming into this event, first place is 24 points. These 4 coming in, Soldier Fortune has 12, Son of a Digger has 11, and Ninja Turtles and Pirate's Curse both have 10. And another way that you can really think about it is dead last coming into this event is 9 points. And these 4 have 10, 11, and 12. So these 4 trucks, just to be completely honest, have done awful all season long. And the fact that all 4 of them are here in the semifinals really just goes to show you just how it can be any truck's day. Any given event, a truck could just come out of nowhere and take the win. I mean, we saw that in the previous event with Avenger. Avenger is another truck that has really struggled this season. He made it all the way to the championship race. So Yeah, it's pretty cool, though, to see 4 brand new trucks in the semifinals, and I'm looking forward to see who is going to come out on top. So, without further ado, we're going to kick things off with Pirates Curse taking on Son of a Digger. So, who is going to move on to the championship race? Is it going to be George 20 D10 or Son of a Dash? It is going to be George 20 D10 in Pirates Curse. Congratulations, man. You are moving on to the championship race. What a run you're having here today. But unfortunately, Son of a Dash and Son of a Digger, you have fallen just short. You were so close, man. Better luck in event number 10, the season finale. And for this event here today, you are going to collect 4 points. So who is going to meet George 20 D10 in Pirates Curse in the championship race? Is it going to be Antonio Rodriguez III in TMNT or Mario Minecraft in Soldier Fortune? It is going to be Antonio Rodriguez III in the TMNT. Congratulations, man. Another truck that has come out of nowhere, and you're going to move on to the championship race. And as for Mario Minecraft in Soldier Fortune, you were so close, man. Better luck in the season finale to you, and you're going to collect 4 points here today. So these 2 trucks both lost in the semifinals, which means that they will get 4 points for this event. And now it is time for the championship race. Now, I genuinely cannot believe that these 2 trucks are in the championship race. So Pirates Curse is driven by George 20 D10 and TMNT is driven by Antonio Rodriguez III. So the reason that this is so crazy, like I was explaining before, these 2 trucks both came into this event with 10 points. They were actually tied for second to last. The only truck that these 2 guys had more points than is Megalodon, who came in with 9. These guys came in with 10. Every other truck in the series besides Megalodon had more points than them coming into this event. So I really don't know how these 2 trucks made it here, but they did. And like I said before, it's really cool to see some new trucks making it to the semifinals and now the championship race. So this is going to be an interesting one. The winner is going to get 6 points and the loser is going to get 5. So the winner of Monster Jam Holiday Racing Season 5 Event Number 9 is going to be none other than... It is going to be Antonio Rodriguez III in TMNT. Congratulations, man. You have won event number 9. I seriously don't even know what to say. I still can't believe it, but you have done it, man. Congratulations. You're going to collect 6 points, and you don't have a chance to win the championship this season, but 6 points is still really going to help you out, and I'm sure you're going to make a big gain in the point standings, but unfortunately, it'll be too little too late to win the championship. But congratulations, man. You get 6 points. And as for George 20 D10 and Pirates Curse, you unfortunately lost in the championship race, but you're still going to collect 5 points, which is still really, really good. Obviously, it's better than you've done all season. I mean, 5 is half the number of the points you came in with here today. So, unfortunately, you're not going to win, but still, 5 points is really, really good, and I'm sure you're going to make some big gains in the standings as well. But better luck in event number 10 to you, man. And now it is time for me to total up the current point standings after this event, and we're going to see where everybody's at. Alright guys, so here is a look at the point standings after this event, and as you can see, the top 3 are separated by just 1 point. Old Tool Gravedigger is still in the lead. He has 26, but Monster Mutt Rottweiler and Tasmanian Devil both have 25. Now, as you can see from 4th place already being down to 22, which is 4 points off of the lead, this, for the most part, is a 3-truck race for the championship. However, there are still 9 trucks that mathematically have a chance. So the trucks that have 22 points, which is New Tool Gravedigger, Prowler, and the White Roll Cage Hot Wheels, they would need to either win this event and have Old Tool Gravedigger lose by at least round 2 and Rottweiler and Taz lose by at least round 3, or if they were to lose in the championship race, they would need Old Tool Gravedigger to have lost in round number 1. So these 3 trucks, the only way they have a chance to win the championship is at least by making it to the championship race and hoping that these 3 trucks lose in the first 2 rounds. Now, that is really difficult. That's why I'm saying these 3 trucks obviously have the best chance, and it's most likely going to be one of these 3, but these guys with 22 and the guys with 21 have a shot as well. So the 3 trucks with 21, which is Batman, Red El Toro Loco, and Captain's Curse, they have a chance as well. And what they need to happen is they need to win the event. No ifs, ands, or buts. They need to win event number 10 and have Old Tool Gravedigger lose in the first round, and Rottweiler and Taz have to lose by at least round number 2. If they made it farther than round 2, or even if Old Tool Gravedigger just makes it out of the first round, then these 3 guys would be eliminated. So, New Tool Gravedigger, Prowler, White Roll Cage Hot Wheels, Batman, Red Toro Loco, and Captain's Curse, they still mathematically have a chance, but it is going to be really, really, really difficult for them to pull it off. But it's still going to be really interesting to see if anybody can do it. But those top 3 right there are going to be battling it out like they never have before. Monster Jam Collector 2010, Gary Palsy, I believe it's how it's said, or I really don't know how to say your name, but you know who you are. If I looked at it, I could probably say it right, but I'm not looking at the list now. I'm just going based off memory. And then Awesome Sports 13, those 3 guys are going to be battling it out for the championship, and again, possibly the 6 guys behind them as well. So here's the rest of the standings. Unfortunately, everybody else has mathematically been eliminated. Black Roll Cage Hot Wheels and Zombie, who started to come out of nowhere these past couple events, are tied for 10th place with 20 points each. Then we got the 2014 Monster Mutt and Red Toro Loco with 19. The 2011 Monster Mutt and Max D have 18. Dragon and Blue Thunder have 17, and so on and so forth. You guys can see TMNT right now is technically tied for 18th place after he was second to last before this event. That's how important it is to win just a singular event. It really launched him up in the point standings all the way up technically in the top 20. So, and Pirate's Curse as well. I mean, he was also tied for second to last, and losing in the championship race has definitely gained him a lot of positions as well. So here's just the rest of the point standings. Megalodon is still in dead last. We'll see if he will remain in dead last after the final event, or if he can jump up and at least get past Stone Crusher and possibly get by some of those guys with 13 points as well. We'll have to just wait and see what happens. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Event number 9 is officially wrapped up, and there is only one more event to go. Event number 10. And it is going to be crazy. 9 trucks still mathematically have a chance at the championship, even though the top 3 definitely have the best chance, and it's most likely going to be one of those guys. But we're just going to have to wait and see. The event is going to be within the next few days, so definitely make sure to keep your guys' eye out for it. I'm really looking forward to see who is going to win it. So, yeah, that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you do subscribe, because we are currently on the road to 11,000 subscribers. And then don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video and comment anything you guys want to down in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time.